What's up?
I'm good, and you, how's your day?
It's free, baby. Bash it in your coat. Me, baby, yes, yeah, 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 yeah. See, but I never enough for me to. Let me marry a lie, yeah. Let me marry a lie. Cause I got it.
Yes,
That is not beef, firstly. Oh, shit.
yes. Thank you very much. And the show is about to start, and this is my first guest on my first ever show. And her name is REEHAA, and I was playing a song before she got in. And firstly, we're gonna be starting with introduction, and our guest is gonna introduce herself. So, can you go on, introduce yourself to the house, please?
I'm Rihanna Ajala, known as REEHAA. I'm an artist.
Rihanna,
An
what?
Afro artist, yeah. What's up?
I'm good, and you, how's your day been?
That's fine, thanks.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in, and that is that. What's it called? And she has introduced herself, so I'll be playing one of her songs. This is actually my favorite song from the EP, so I just want you lot to listen before we get into the questions, before she starts answering questions. I know.
Yeah, sure.
You can sing along as well.
The boy G squared, more money, no dolly.
It's the incredible Michael.
Give them.
Baba so happy, Baba will never live a good life. Will never live a good life, nah nah. Will I live a good life, nah nah. And Baba, when I step up to a stage, they go know me, I know my name, REEHAA. Baba will never live a good life, nah nah nah. Baba is what shallow, mommy. Baba was shallow, mommy. Mono she was up with it, meanwhile, no, she go hear me from Lagos. London, Baba, 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 Jawale, Baba, 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 Jabali, Baba, 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 Jawale, Baba, Baba, Jabali.
Me, I want to make money. Hustle tight, this hustle on my day journey. See family people, then they call me. Mama money, no dolly, please no dummy. I beg, bring money come and make me spray. Make the money come, now waiting we they pray. I did my lane, I say make you do your lane. I don't hear, I don't agree, no big deal. See, I dey chase money and a better lifestyle. If you dey owe me, you better not die. Sky is not my limit, I won't pass the sky. Ball every day, I won't pass it down. If I don't make money, I go carry Nigeria, go London. Use your head, common sense is not common. Slow to see, you know me, I too stubborn. Me, I know the border, oh, me, I know the customs.
And that is what's it called? Track number 6 from REEHAA VFTS, titled
Yep.
Good Life, featuring G Spread, right?
Yeah.
Moving on to the next section. I was gonna ask you, where did you derive your stage name from? How did you come about your stage name?
From my name, actually. My name is Rihanna. So my family actually called me REEHAA, Abi REEHAA, and I want to put it. So I just switched the name up and changed the spelling. Then REEHAA came about.
Makes sense. So when you was deciding that, was it like a little struggle, or it was just like a straightforward stuff?
It's straightforward something. My brother just said REEHAA, and I was like, mad dude. And that was the time I just started singing. So I was like it's a cool name. It's short, easy to pronounce. So I just moved on.
And I think it's catchy as well.
Yeah.
It's catchy. It's very good.
Yeah.
The next question will be, how did you find music? When did you start singing? How did you find music? Did music find you, or you found music?
At first it was at GS1, but I don't know, I was just playing and all of that shit. But then I think around my SS3 days, then I started singing like freestyles and all of that. Then after one particular freestyle, like people started noticing me and started like encouraging me, so I moved on and dropped my first single last year, April. That was how it
What
came
was the
about.
first single?
Suru,
To me.
Suru.
Suru. Makes
Yeah.
sense. I rate that. I haven't heard that actually. The first stuff I heard from you was the freestyle I saw on Balo's ranking page. So I make sure I found you, then I listened to the EP. Then that is that. So what age did you start singing? At what age? Excuse me.
15, yeah, 15.
At the age of 15. That's a
Yeah.
lot. That's very no, it's calm. You know what you're doing at the time, so it's still making sense. So what's your educational background? What primary school or what school did you go? How many school have you attended?
Our ladies nursery and primary school.
At where?
Then
That's at where?
Ayaba. Then I
Then you
finished
move on
my
to
primary. That's at Surulere. Then I went to secondary school from GS1 straight down to SS3 in Majos.
Majors.
Finished there.
So throughout your time at school, was you freestyling and all of that stuff?
Nah, just jokes. It was after the first performance at GS1, I stopped. Then I started again with SS3, but I didn't freestyle in school actually. It was during that pandemic period that I dropped my first single, and we're still writing work that time. So I went back to school. I didn't freestyle though, just dropped the song.
Makes sense. So when your schoolmates found out that you were singing, so what was their reaction? How did they feel?
No way,
Did they
my
give you
schoolmates,
positive feedback or some people was just there?
my classmates, they're like they don't really like show that they care about stuff, but they were cool with it, yeah. Like they encouraged me and all of that, so it was cool.
Makes sense. So next one is what's it called? So where do you your educational background? Where do you stop? Are you still in secondary school or you're out of secondary school?
Secondary school.
Secondary school, that makes sense. So are you looking to further after secondary school? What's your
Yeah,
dream ambition?
sure. I'm going to study mass comm at Yabatech
Mass
by
com,
God's grace. Yep.
mass communication, mass communication. So makes sense. So on to the next one. There are struggles while starting the music. Struggles from family and friends. Did you suffer in any form of
No
discrimination
struggle.
from people about your gender or
Even
your singing career?
no struggles at all. Because my family actually like at first no struggles at all. Because they've been supporting me from when I even started. It was even because my family actually wanted me to go that I even had the chance to record my first song. Talk less of dropping it. So no struggles at all.
That's very rare. So we can probably say your family has been your backbone. They've been very supportive. It's not that you were running out from a house to just go sing in the studio and all of those stuff that some people has actually gone through.
Yeah, so
So none of that happened, yeah?
none of that.
That's good. That's good. This segment is just for the game. We're gonna have to play a little game just to what's it called, get you engaged and get you involved in the
Alright.
show. So what's it called? In my hands, I've got the word card.
Yeah?
The word card. You know the word card, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick three different cards for at three different times. So you guess the shape. You know the shapes in the word card, right?
Yeah.
So if you guess right, there's a prize for you.
Alright. Star.
Final answer star.
Yep.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
That's the first one gone.
Alright. Okay. Square.
Final answer square.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You don't want to change your mind?
Nah, I'm not changing my mind. Okay.
And the last one,
Square.
square. Final answer, square.
Yeah.
No change of mind. Fine. You're sticking with square, right?
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
And that is that for that segment. So we'll move on to the trivia questions. So I'm gonna ask you 3 different questions about Nigeria. If you guess right, if you answer the right with the right answer, then you get prize as well.
Voila. Alright, now let's go.
Who was the first interim president in Nigeria?
Sorry?
The first interim president in Nigeria. What's his name?
I don't know. Next question.
Do you want me to tell you in case of next time? Huh?
Yeah, tell me.
His name is Ernest Shonekon.
What?
That is that.
Yep.
So the next question is, what's the capital of Kwara State?
Ilorin.
There you go. That is right. That is right. So you got 2 right answers. You want one for the card and one for the trivia questions. Last one on your trivia question is, on the map of Africa, where is Nigeria situated?
The I think the bottom left or so.
Is it on the
Yeah.
south? Is it in the west? Is it in the north or the east?
I'll say the west. Not sure, but yeah, west.
West Africa. That's very, very correct. So that is 3 answers correct. So
Yeah.
I'll send you your prize and you get to see it. Moving
Alright.
on to our next questions.
Alright.
And that is struggles in the industry. How are you coping with the industry? How is the industry treating you as a person?
This is I'll say this is actually good because everyone is like, I've not really gotten any bad comments. Mostly just encouragements or like aspects where I should work on, but not really problems in the industry like that. Like what people expect, like bad belles or haters or people saying stop, quit or something like that. But nothing like that at all. Like that's really been smooth
That's
from the beginning.
understandable. So the next question is, if you actually see people that are hating on you, giving you bad comments, how will you react as a person? How will you
I
deal with that?
what they have to say. Then if I see that there's something useful I can get from what they are saying, I can actually impact it in my own like music, in the way I can move forward. But there's no really, they're just there to just hate, no usefulness and everything. Just sideline them.
That's
Nothing
good.
much about.
That's good. So you make sure what they're saying does not affect you, and you try, what's it called, use what they say to better yourself as an artist, right? Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Next question is, what genre do you classify your music as? What genre?
Afrobeats mainly, but I'm diving into hip hop.
Afrobeat. What kind
Yeah,
of Afrobeat? There's Afro trap, there's Afro pop, there's Afro house. So which genre exactly?
Afro pop.
That's good. So in that Afro
Yeah.
pop, are you looking to diversify? Because you know
So
Nigerians with their taste of music, they like to, what's it called, listen to dancehall, something they can move their body to. So are you looking to give them that once in a while, or you just wanna just stay in your
so
comfort zone?
so I'm trying everything. Ones I know I'm comfortable with. Ones I know that people want me to do. Different actually. I'm trying to make sure that everyone likes the song because the saying goes REEHAA to the world, not REEHAA to Nigeria. So it's like everywhere. So I
I
have to
like the
like
confidence. I like the confidence. I like the charisma you're carrying. So this segment is where your fans will be asking you questions. So if anyone's got a question in the comments, just type it out, then we can read it out. Or you can use the question box to send in your questions, and she's gonna answer you. While that is going, I'll play Fake Love from REEHAA's EP.
Alright.
It's REEHAA, baby. Feel my vibe in your soul. Vibe in your soul. I said, feel my vibe in your soul. Yeah, you shouting love. I like to see it all, I hate me. You know, like me, now your head, you cool. Day your day, don't mistake it. Don't see my success, go shine forever. So, even if you are
If anyone's got a question, just type it in the comment section. I'm gonna make sure she answers as much question as there is.
See, that's not possible. I must not be able to end it down with you, then no boy you.
YB, I see you. Thanks for coming, thanks for joining. Thank you so much. Is there any questions from anyone that you want to ask here? It might not be an opportunity to ask the question anymore. So if you want to ask questions, you might as well just shoot now. It's like your people are just showering you with love and stuff. Nobody, there's no really no question in the comment section. It's just been all love and praise from my fans.
Fake love everywhere, be fake bad angels. Ain't that devilish? You beat everybody, it's important. I was like him at Benny. Say they watch everything, so these days like bad tailor at the cut ties. Good vibes only, it is not pride. Element good shit, but the sun shines. When the sun shines, the more let to get me more bad. I got enough light. To the guys we want to my shoes. They know fit and do the day job.
SBNL, yes, you can inbox me.
You can inbox
me. No come as I call the show big love, cause all these fake people necessary. They really glad I don't listen. Come as I call the show big love, cause all these fake people necessary. And your body is getting nobody telling me.
Bangali, I see you.
I'm running very soon. No big deal, no big joke, see you. Pass it around. There's no way where you go break me down. Hey. Even with your fake love, see you, I got my back. He's always right up my side. Yeah,
The link of the clip is in a bio, so you can check it there. You can check the link in a bio. Is there any questions from anyone before we move on to the next question? Any question? Any question? Any question at all? I think there's one question. Oh, it's not a question.
There's like
Did you see that, Rhea? It's not a question, but
yeah.
just appreciating your talent.
Yeah.
The EP's bio is right. The EP's link is right in my bio. So, and that is Fake Love by REEHAA featuring Bamila, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, another song from the EP as well. And moving on. The next question is: where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Making it mostly like making it like what's brain eats like what now make money, yeah, and like in a much bigger pace, like yeah, better than now though, like far better than now.
So what are you working on currently? Is it another single or another EP? Is there anything you're working on?
I'm not dropping an EP yet. It's a
Another
single.
EP? Or it's a single?
Yeah.
When should we be expecting that?
Around June.
Around June. Around June. That's good. That's good.
No specific date yet, but around June.
Okay, that's actually one of the question I was going to ask, but the person already asked it. From T Me, is asking you who is your or who are your top 3 musicians in Nigeria.
Me, Diamond Jima, and Barry J.
Do
Those
you say
three
you,
line.
Diamond Jimo, and Barry J?
Me, Diamond Jima, and Barry J.
Oh, Simi?
Yep.
That's nice. That's nice. Moving on to the next question. This question is
Yeah.
still from the same person, Timmy. He said, "Do you look up to anyone? Is there anyone you're looking up to in the music industry in Nigeria? Is there anyone at all?"
Yeah, Simi. That's like
Timmy,
my role model.
that's your role model, yeah? That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Another question from Tiombu. He's asking you, how old are you?
I'm 16. I'll be 17 by November.
16, 17 by November. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So I feel like the last few questions, people have already asked the last few questions I've got here on live. So we'll be moving on to the freestyle. The freestyle. Have you got any freestyle for us?
Okay, Papa, these questions don't in my mind for so long. Should I go get my name gone? I will go be I know for Papa, answer my prayers, Papa. Anyhow we be my worship, no one knows tomorrow. Not only God will know tomorrow. So I beg, please come hear me. Papa, answer me. Share go buy the Bentley. Who daddy me no stress at the bed. Please come hear me. My questions don't they plenty. Share go buy the Bentley. Who daddy me. Baba God, make you shine your light on me. Kirewa miri, make you not do me like this. Baba God, make you shine your light on me. And I don't tire to sing my song with no record deal. See one day I go shine like this and make sure the whole world knows that REEHAA is yeah. Not to joke while I me or share him up. If not for God, where I for day, and not the same God. Lord, I can share it a lie. This shit now my head forget pandemic. I go sorry, I got it on my jacket, me chichi. To say I'm happy, and now, you know, please God, yeah, my prayer, yes. In Koti Batawale, or receive it, Tabati Sami, while I'm a shorire, ko said that on my lack of Sibosheni Reo. Can me shut it up, can me shut it up. Papa, when it's my time to shine, Kilekun Waje, my luck inside. Shilekun Wayo. For me, Papa, make it no pass me by. When it's my time to fly, to shine, to make the world ignite. Papa, better with me, better with me. All you I love my beauty, my day. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That was so sweet and melodious. I won't lie. And I'm very sure everyone on this live, everyone in the comment section, enjoyed that freestyle. And someone is asking me, playing your song on Audio Mac, does that make you money? Is your Audio Mac
Nah,
verified or it doesn't?
iTunes.
Only on Apple Music, right?
iTunes, yeah. Buying the song
iTunes.
on
So
iTunes.
on Apple Music and on YouTube. Is on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, so, you know,
So don't stream it on Apple on Audio Mac because she's not getting paid from there. So you might as well just stream it on other platforms like iTunes or Apple Music and YouTube. Is there any last word you
YouTube.
want to say to your fans? Anything entirely?
Check my page, follow me up, and wait for more surprises.
That's
Cause
good. That's good.
yeah.
Abike Posh is here. She's saying hi to you.
Thanks.
And the VFTS EP, the link is still in your bio, right? So people, please go there. It's on Apple Music. So just stream it. Someone is asking another question. What is your aim? I think she answered that. What's your aim for the next 5 years? She answered that not long ago, but if you're choosing to answer again, it's fine.
Okay. My aim is to like shake the world, like let them know that I'm here. Make them know that someone that is very fucking different from every other artist in this whole world DJ. Like different sounds, different like don't expect one thing from me. Cause I can just decide to drop trap one day. Different
That's
sound.
nice. She's basically saying she's versatile enough to do any
Yeah,
form of music that she wants to do. So be
yeah,
expecting more from the stables of REEHAA.
yeah.
So is she diverse in her times of music? What kind of music do you listen to growing up? Has that been like a way that kind of shape up your way of singing? What
Uh
music do you listen to growing up?
yeah, kinda. Cause I grew up listening to Tope Alabi. That's my mom's favorite actually. I know almost all her songs. So more of that, like she sings mostly about prayers and stuff like that, stuff in that realm, sure. So that's what actually like brought my listening up. But now I'm listening to other people's song out there, just trying new things and doing different things, sure.
Makes sense. I feel people that come late asking another question. Another person is asking, what school did you attend?
I'm done with school actually. I attended Majors. I'm not currently in school, but I'm working towards it because I'm writing my jam, then and I'll pass. Then probably I'll go to Yabatech this year or next year.
Hopefully that happens as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Is there any question before we sign out? Is there any question from anybody else? Any other question? Any other question?
Let me sing one song from the EP. The
Oh,
second,
okay.
the second, that Loki Loki.
Don't give up.
Papa,
Don't let.
me soke soke.
You
Now
know
you
the
the back.
funniest thing is when I signing out here, I was actually going to play that as the signing out song.
They make me they try, they make me go I. Baba ti ṣe tán, èyí tó kù ẹ kú kò ń ṣe lọ o. Lákòókò ń ṣe lọ o. Bàbá ṣàánú fàmọ́ra o, kèmí ṣáàtì lọ. Kèmí ṣáàtì lọ. Bàbá kèmí ṣáàtì lọ. Ìrìn àjò ẹ̀dá láyé yìí. Bàbá ìwà ló
Ria, I
mọ̀.
think I've got a couple of questions coming in as well.
Alright.
There's someone saying how much to feature you. I'll
Yeah,
probably say you should speak to a manager on that. So
yeah,
that is not
that's true.
something we can be deciding or talking about on live here. And I've got another question saying, what inspired you to do music?
I don't even know. I don't really know. Just mostly what I see in life, like what goes on around me. I've not really been through much, but I've seen what people have been through, and I feel like voicing out my opinions or my thoughts on how they can like move on or how they can like make a better person of themselves. I don't really like I'm a very shy person, so it's very difficult for me to just do like a video and be like, okay, you people should do this, do this, do this. So it's better. I feel like it's better like I voice it out in a song. That way, it's actually more viable, and some people can actually like
Basically, you're
listen to.
making your song more relatable or based on what you see on a daily
Yeah,
basis. So people can be able to relate to your song and you can be able to just let out what you think about your environment, basically.
yeah,
Am I correct?
yeah. That's true.
And that is that. I would say thank you so much. I see whiskey in this girl. She needs to incorporate more English. She has potential for the world domination. And thank you so much, Tiombo. That's a word of advice and a word of motivation. Thank you.
Thanks.
And I feel like we'll be wrapping up here. Thank you so much, Ria, for joining in, and hopefully we'll get to interview you next time. And that time you're probably topping up the Billboard charts and all of those stuff. Where would you like to be now? Someone is asking you that.
I don't really know. I'm good in my house like this. I don't know. I don't know where I would like to be. Probably in a concert, but it's Ramadan, so can't really do concerts now.
That's true.
So
That's true. So that is that, and we'll be signing out with number 4, the 4th track on your EP, which is Money, featuring Aloma DMW.
no one suffer.
It's incredible. Malcolm X. Give me shots to love, yeah. It's free, I bet, yeah. I know what the suffer, can go to show the waka, go to shit me, yeah. Go to shit me, yeah. I know what the dollar just ticking to down the Tarakakiri, go to Damilo, go to Damilo. Tabajawa for me, love. Kile Rama Serati, Kirale Fundati, give me goodie. Kile Jauto, Kimbani Basashi, I need this money. Kile Pele Oloke, you Fapami Toto Oh, plenty money, what's that? Over me, yeah. If no money, waiting I go get no more. Plenty money, what's that? Over me, yeah. Over me, yeah. Ilakuwashi, I know I lie. Ilakuwashi, I know I lie. When it's my time, Oniki Makoju, but it's my time. Ilakuwashi, I know I lie. Ilakuwashi, I know I lie. When it's my time, Oniki Makoju, but it's my time. Come in the portal, come in the science. Forgot to make it, I need your presence. Baby, why see me fair? My pride attention, baby, why make my ego not to start to pay? Yeah. Papa, shine your light on me. Make you not look me like this. Papa, give me this money. Papa, Jawa for me love. Give me Ramaserati, give me Fundati, give me goodie. Give me Jauto, make you buy me Versace. I need this money. Give me Pele Oloke, you Papa me to plenty money, over
Name of the song, what you call it? Money, and you can find that in the link in a bio. That's what the EP is. Just go there, stream it, please. Thank you very much for and that is that for the show. That's the end. That's where we'll be drawing the curtain. So I'll be bringing on the next person very soon. Thank you so much, Ria, for coming on. I really appreciate you. So hopefully we see you next time. And before we see you that next time, you are where you want to be.
Amen.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So have a nice end of the day. Thank you.
Yeah, you too. All right, bye. Thanks.
Bye. Nice having you. And thank you very much. Thank you very much for people that tune in.